What's the point of buying a nice house or traveling around the world if I can't enjoy any of it?
Why wouldn't you be able to enjoy any of it?
Because I can't enjoy anything. I'm terrified all the time. When I'm not actively disappearing, I'm worried about disappearing. I'm worried about being caught, about hurting someone, about not coming back. When I go away, I'm nowhere. I'm invisible. I'm no one. And it's not better here where I have no life, no friends. I don't exist anywhere. I'm so scared of everything and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Sam, grow older.
Yeah, I know. Being a teenager is rough. There are hormones and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't change the fact that I suck. It's not an excuse. Someone was sad, and then I opened my mouth, and now they're sadder, and I don't know what he's going to do or how he's going to react or if he spent the whole weekend thinking about it. And would you stop that? I can feel your fucking pity bleeding out of you, and I don't need it. I'm not some pathetic emotional loser, okay? I'm not like him.
Okay, Caleb.
I think it was World War I. I mean, the uniforms looked like it was maybe World War I, and then there was the whole trench thing. So, yeah, I think that's where I was. I mean, I never got any confirmation, but it's not like they exactly called it World War I at the time, particularly when fighting it. Not that that would have helped if they did, because, well, I don't speak any German, so I didn't really know what any of them were talking about anyway. I don't even remember where I went or how long I was gone. But when I came back, I was in the middle of the road, and in front of me was a huge truck, and it had slammed into the car, and my parents, they were dead. My mom, she had climbed into the driver's seat to try and drive, and if she hadn't, they were both dead. I killed them.
Sam, what happened was an accident. A horrible accident, but an accident nonetheless. You didn't kill your parents.
Of course I did. I knew what might happen to me. I knew that driving made me nervous, and I got into the car anyway. I was driving the car with my parents in it, knowing that I might disappear at any moment. I did that. I killed them. I yelled at them, and then I went away, and when I came back, they were dead.
Sam, breathe.
And everyone was saying to me how terrible it was, how tragic. But how lucky that I was thrown from the car, that I lived. How it's what my parents would have wanted for me to live. Everyone comforting me, pitying me, crying for me, and they didn't know. They didn't know that it was my fault. That my parents would still be alive if I wasn't who I was, if they just had a daughter who was normal.
His paintings. It's a whole series. 7 paintings, enormous oil paintings, and they are breathtaking. I mean, really, really amazing. Like, could be in a museum amazing. And he has no way of painting them. They're just trapped in his head trying to get out on a canvas. So I'll call Sarah and work something out.
Okay, just make sure you do it soon. We don't want to slow down now that we've gotten the momentum going.
No, I guess we wouldn't.
She can read minds.
Oh, boy, I did not see that one coming. Mind reader. Huh.
Other freaks. Weird thought.
Caleb, you're not a freak.
Yeah, I am. I mean, that's why I barely leave my house except for school and football, and why I never go to parties, even though I'm always invited, and why I have no friends, because they all can tell. They can all tell that I'm a freak.
You feel like you don't have any friends? What about Adam?
Adam will figure it out eventually. He's smart.
So you've said. And he's chosen you as a friend. Shouldn't that tell you something?
Smart people can make bad personal decisions. No, I think he might know me better than anyone else ever has. Even without knowing about my problem. Like, he gets that I get really angry sometimes. And I think he knows that I get angry when he does, because I'll feel him start to get angry, and then I'll watch him try to, like, control his face so I can't tell. Like, he thinks whenever he looks mad, I get mad too. I mean, he does get this kind of look about him, like his eyes narrow and his eyebrows kind of scrunch up and his lips go, like, really thin. So, you know, even if you're not me, it's really easy to tell when he's pissed. But when I'm around and someone says something that gets him riled up, or he's talking about politics or like whatever, he'll try to smooth his face over so I don't see that he's angry. Which is like so dumb because obviously him pretending doesn't work. I can still feel it, but he tries. Okay, yeah, I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared that this feeling will go away, and I'm scared that it won't. I'm scared that if I told him, it would ruin everything.
I can just hear you thinking that I'm going about this the wrong way, that I'm just some silly college student who's trying to take on more responsibility than she can handle. But I'm not romanticizing this. I know who he is better than anyone. And you're right, you don't understand what it's like to be an artist. You don't have an artist's brain. I'm sorry I made you think about him.
Don't apologize, Chloe. I'm always thinking about him.
But before I left, he smiled. He looked me right in the eye, and the shock softened, and he smiled. And I don't know, it was extraordinary. I've seen a lot of amazing things in my trips, a lot of bad stuff, yes, but also a lot of beautiful things. But this strange, out-of-place person smiling at me in the middle of a field is maybe the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I can't remember the last time someone looked at me and smiled like that. You know, not the vague, practiced smile of someone passing you on the street or handing you your change. It was like he meant it. Like somehow my mere existence had made him happy, and I don't understand any piece of it. I mean, who is he? How did he get there? How is it that he was able to see me? But I don't know, all of those questions don't seem so important when I think about the sheer joy and wonder on his face. I didn't know I could make someone look like that. Why? How? Who is he?
He is my brother. The patient... Caleb, come in.
Sorry, I know I'm early, but I couldn't sit around my house anymore.
It's fine, Caleb. Are you all right?
No, I'm not fucking all right.
Does this have to do with Adam? I got your message that you were thinking about telling him this weekend.
No, I did that last night, and it did not go well at all.
Like, at one point, I sort of thought that well...
You thought what?
Well, it's that something, you know, might happen, but I don't know. There have been so many weird moments like that recently where I feel like I'm looking at him a little bit too much, but he's looking back, and it's like maybe he feels the same way, but... Well, not that it fucking makes a difference now.
Why do you say that?
Because it was a disaster, an unmitigated disaster, to borrow a phrase from my former best friend.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
What do you mean?
What feelings would you have to be confused about?
Well, like when I'm feeling something and another person is feeling the same thing, I can't tell what's coming from them and what's coming from me.
Caleb, I swear to God, if you don't start making sense in the next 10 seconds...
I like you too, okay? Yeah, I could feel something from you, but I was never sure because I was always feeling it too. A lot. So you can stop being an idiot and feeling embarrassed, because if anyone should feel embarrassed, it's me. The guy who's been so stupid about you that it broke my fucking superpower. He definitely likes me back, right? I mean, you heard that too.
Yes, Caleb. I dare say he does.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go.
It reminds me a bit of when Mark got his first crush and he... Well, as Chloe said, Caleb reminds me of him. Anyway, I think this is a wonderful step forward for the patient.
Sorry, that's a bit of a sore subject for you.
A sore subject?
I just meant that...
Yes, it's a bit of a sore subject. Jesus, Green.
Dr. Bright?
Oh, it's Dr. Bright now.
What do you want from me?
Agent Green, it's Dr. Bright.
Joan! I mean, Dr. Bright. I was just thinking about you. I mean, to what do I owe the pleasure of the call?
Sorry, I was distracted.
Adam, we're in a park and there's barely anyone around. What, are you distracted by the pigeons? Oh, no. Stop. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel embarrassed. Pigeons are cool.
God, you're such an idiot sometimes. I was distracted by you.
What? Why? I've been sitting here doing nothing. I mean, look at me.
I am, that's the point.
You felt tired with it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, you're not actually responsible for the way I feel.
Yeah, but I want to be.
What was that?
I want to be.
And believe it or not, that in itself is enough. See, I'm happy again now.
Caleb, my parents aren't dangerous. They would never hurt you.
I don't believe you. I can feel you panicking right now, and I feel Dr. Bright where he's sick, and I can't do this right now, okay?
What do you mean?
It's too much. I'm barely dealing with my own feelings and then everything that's been going on with you. I can't have all this stuff hanging over my head and fucking me up. What if I totally crack? What if your parents or the AM or Damien do something to me and I end up like Frank? My emotions like totally out of control.
Caleb, nothing's gonna happen.
No, don't. I need to be alone for a while, all right?
Okay, I'll walk you home.
No, I need to be alone. Just let me... Just leave me alone for a little while, okay?
Caleb, you're acting like I betrayed you. I didn't do anything wrong. You mean a lot to me. I think you maybe just broke up with me. Do you think Caleb will stay my boyfriend if I stop being depressed?
No. No.
Check the feed. Do you have their location still?
No, it's gone.
I am going to kill Damien.
He's gone. I lost him. No.
No, I refuse to believe that this is how it turns out. There must be something else. We can get in the car right now, follow their footsteps, chase them down, explain everything. Sam?
How could I do this? If I'd just been honest, he thinks I'm not real. How could he think that I'm not real? I'm real, right? I'm here. I'm real.
Yes, Sam, you're real. You're here with me. Mark is confused and sick, and we will get him back, and you will both be here in this time together. But I need you to take some deep breaths for me right now. We need to focus.
No, I can't. I knew it. I knew using my ability would make things bad. It always makes things bad. He has to know that I'm real, that he didn't make me up, that I exist.
I looked up the constellation to try and find it, the Sam constellation. A few of the stars aren't there anymore. I'm not sure what to make of that.